So, welcome on in. This is a game called Fossil Hunters. It's one I got in the, giant itch.io bundle for racial justice and equality a few years ago. And it looks cute. And it looks like a nice, chill time. So we're going to check it out. It looks super cute. Wait, change colors? Wait, go back. Ooh. That one. All I've done so far is launch the game to make sure I could capture it and adjust audio levels slightly. I am going in completely blind otherwise. I had heard that this game is kind of borderline unplayable mouse and keyboard, so I dug my controller out of the drawer and am playing it with a controller. Find the radio. Okay. And just try and buttons, see what they do. Well. So you're the new fossil hunter? That's great. Welcome to the dig site. You can call me the collector. The last team left a pile of dirt and fossils just laying all over the place. Why don't you get started by clearing out those dirt blocks? Okay. So far, so good. Aha. Press X and hold to drag fossils. Okay. Whee! Uh-huh. Hang on, let me clear some space. Wonder if I can just smash the box. No? I can push the crate. Oh, I can push the tables and stuff too. Whee! Push all the things. I'm archaeologist. Okay. Anyway, clearly I need to push those together. Submit skeleton. Pristine. Yes, I have found this totally accurate skeleton of a dinosaur that, of course, lived and wasn't at all made up by assembling fossils. Just like real dinosaurs. Hey, look at you assembling skeletons. I'll give you cash for any specimens you send my way. You can use the elevator to go underground and find more. While you're at it, maybe you could find my missing assistants? People tend to get lost down there, but don't worry, I'm sure you'll be fine. I have a concern. One more thing before you go into the cave. I've got clients who want specific skeletons. Beautiful skeletons. And you're the only, my favorite fossil hunter. I believe you. Why don't you start by making me a two-headed beast? Hooray! We're making the most accurate skeletons. You can't prove we're not. I mean, you could, but... Dig site, level 1. We're here! And I have $20. Press B to leap over small gaps. Yeah. Digging time. Do. I'm sure that's no reason to be concerned. With all the cave-in sounds. Perfectly normal, I'm sure. Ooh, there was money in there. I hope my pickaxe doesn't have durability. I see. Okay. So I want to... I'm sure I'll get used to this drag control. So I don't just want to dig willy-nilly. Alright, let's find another head. It's easier to drag than pull. Huh. Just like Final Fantasy X. Wanted a two-headed skeleton. I don't know how I connect. Oh, I wonder if all I do is... if I take that... There were some heads over here that I had buried. They get squished. Oh no. Well, I don't want that at the moment, but we're gonna bring it over here. No. Wonder if that resets it. Because there were definitely heads over here before. More spine. Alright, let's make a really long dinosaur. Whoop! Uh-oh. Oh, I lost my money. Alright, well, now we know that can happen. Wonder if they stay stuck together. Nope. Not really. Aha, okay. Interesting. More spine. This one's gonna be just a whole bunch of spine, I guess. The most important part while constructing a skeleton is to use all the pieces you're given, right? That's how it works. Hey, there's a head. Glad they kind of magnet in when you get it close. I want a two-headed skeleton, so let's find another head. I haven't found a way to branch it, so... What this? More tail. Nope. We don't need that. Nope. You go over here in the pile. Oh, more spine. It does give you a moment at least before it plops more sand on you. I wonder if I could submit just two tails stuck together. It's a valid skeleton, right? Yeah! It's beautiful. Need that. Yeah, look at all that money. Well, let's try not to fall down a pit and lose all of it. This is gonna be another camera pliz game. Oh, good. I expect nothing happens if I do this again. Yeah, they're not snapping in. I'm beyond sure that, wipes me out if, I get caught under that. Wah. Okay. Let's put together and submit what we've got here. And check out the next level, because I actually don't even know what the money's for yet. But yeah. It's a great skeleton. Look how many bones it has. That's obviously how you tell. I got a gem? What do I do with this? Okay. You sit there for a moment. Yeah, I'm just gonna find one more bit so I don't leave a piece just laying around. That would be untidy. There we go. And another gem. I have no idea what any of that means. Okay. Controls. Dig, sweep, lock fossil. Oh, lock fossil position. Interesting. Okay, that's good to know. We'll figure that out. Explored 75%. Okay, so we haven't explored all of it yet. Maybe that's what this does. Let's see if that percentage went up. Nope. Oh, you can clean it. That's fancy. Uh-huh. I see. Okay, that's super useful. Fancy. We're figuring out stuff. Okay, that is so useful. Clean. I got a bonus for clean. Okay, now what? What if I submit one with one of those stuck on it? God, that makes this so much easier. Nope, we just got yet more gemstones. Hmm. I can't roll while carrying them. 'Cause as soon as I hit the button, it lets go. Hmm. I like the elevator music. It's a nice touch. Hello. Two heads, how delightfully odd. They're going to love it. Here's your reward. Do whatever you like with it. Might come in handy sometime. Got another job for you. Long skeletons are super in right now. Get me a skeleton with at least 5 spine pieces. Like I said, more bones equals more better. Doesn't matter what the rest of it is, as long as it's got 5 spines. Yeah, I don't know what this is for. Sure, you live there now. Okay, now this one, if I get a gem, I can take it with me. Ooh, 5 spines. Oh, now it's gonna teach me about that. Alright, let's clean these off and stick them together. Okay, you come here. Okay, it remains clean. Good, good. Ow. Oh god, we stuck. Okay. Let's just make this a lot easier. Let's put this here. This here. There we go. Clean and pristine. Still not the faintest what money is for. Press to open journal. Rocky, hard, soft. Yep, that tracks. We found a head. Now we just need a lot more spines. And a tail. Okay. Alright, let's go find a whole bunch of spines. Nope, can't break that. Alright, spine number 1. There's another one. No, wait. That'll be easier to build. Alright, we're up to 3 spines. There's number 4. Push this out of the way. Whip. Alright, let's submit our masterpiece. Collector request complete. Look at all that money. Come see me in the lab. Well, when I'm done derping around here. Aha! Yet again, the hunt for spines resumes. Almost. Nope, you stay there. Rotate that. And scoot it in right there. Alright, let's go find our last one. Perfect. Alright, suspect this will unlock the next level. Ah, come on. Dun dun dun. Can't see what I'm doing. I have no control over my camera. Just digging and listening for money. Well, I found a spine. Oh, and there was another one here. I just stone couldn't see. Wonder if I can make an Ouroboros with all spine. Good old-fashioned running time. Alright, let's park this up here. I have an experiment to conduct. Nope, here. One more spine. I must know if that's a valid skeleton. Hello. Yes, I also hope the circle is good. That's what we're trying to find another spine to find out. Oh, we're gonna find out right now. Yes! It's a valid skeleton. That's amazing! Alright, let's find something to pair this with and head back to the lab. What the explored percentage really means or how I increase that. We'll figure it out. Yep, there's an end. This looks like we can go back to any of these floors anytime we like, so... Oh, it's not clean enough yet. There we go. Submit! Beautiful. Alright, let's go back to the lab. Ding! Oh, my gem's still here. Not bad. I mean, that one was pretty long. I can be seen in public with it, so I guess you earned this. Got a client asking for something with 4 claws. Now I know what you're thinking, that's 4 claws too many. But the customer's always right, you know. I'm guessing I encounter claws on the next level. Yay! Another gem. Part of me kind of hopes that they serve absolutely no purpose, and they just pile up and get in the way. That would actually entertain me. Alright. Until we discover something new that we want to explore, for exploring a reason to explore other areas, we will continue downwards. Barbell Betty. Okay. Nope. Oh. Ah! I mean, at worst, I'd lose the money I still don't know what I'd use for. Wonder how long the dig site has been here. Looks like it hasn't been operational in a while. It's a good question. That's really terrifying. Triceratops orchids. Huh. Oh, those are pretty. I like that. Ugh. Okay. See another journal entry over here. Let's go get it. Also, can I mine a cactus? Nope. There is no going back. Very inspirational. Alright, we got a head. Another tail. Aha! A connector. No, no. You come here. Oh, they're legs. Okay. So that fits here. Nope, it's upside down. So that fits here. It's kind of nice these teach you how they work and how they go together. Oh, come on. There. Ah! Wait. Oh, the claws are teeny tiny. Ah! I just pick it up. Okay. I wasn't expecting that, though I probably should have. What's up here? Nope. I'll come back for it. Whoop! Okay, so I just lose some money and respawn. No! My foot. There it is. Well, I'm gonna need some feet. So we'll put that there. Oh good, I need one of those at some point for the other thing. So we don't need something with at least 4 claws, which means I need 4 of these connector pieces. All right. We need a spine and a tail, and then we'll work on our collector piece. Oh good, we need one of those. Nope, that's not how that goes. Although I found a way to get 4 claws with 2 of these. Which is entertaining. One more. Hey. Is this how creatures work? Don't even worry about it. Perfect. We did it. Exactly to spec. There will be no complaints about our work here. I left a tail down here. Yep, goodbye. Ta-da! Come see me in the lab. Okay. Let's at least connect this poor lonely head with something. Oop! Movement got away from me there. And also there. I am the greatest archaeologist in the world, and no one can tell me otherwise. Oh, and that got the fossil dirty again. Interesting. That's a nice touch. Yeah, so you'll have to clean all that again. Interesting. I'll just clean it when I'm done. I just need a non-spine piece. There we go. It'll do. There, it's a perfectly valid skeleton. No issues here. Yeah, we had a spine over here. Alright, we got a tail. Another piece, please. Perfect. Ask and ye shall receive. Ow. Only the finest skeletons. Anything interesting over here? We're gonna make the most beautiful skeleton the world has ever seen. It's beautiful. This creature had some health problems. Don't worry about it. It was a perfectly normal, functional creature with very bizarre bone structure. Obviously. And just one more bit to finish it off. Perfect. That's the real T-Rex. Because is it shaped like a T? Yeah? Yeah? Okay. Alright, let's go back upstairs. My game almost loads too quickly. I don't have a chance to read any of the hints. I'll have to make a point to be looking there in case there's anything useful. Hello. Yep, that sure was a lot of claws. Icky. Here's your reward. Is it another gem? Say, do you ever think about where those schematics layups came from? Nah, me neither. Let's talk about your next job instead. Why don't you go make something with 2 tails? Got it? 2 tails. Yeah, I've done that lots of times. Yay. Add it to the pile. I just want to see if there's anything interesting I haven't done here. Or if I can increase my percentage done meter. That's how I was going to try to finish that sentence. Oh, goody, these stuck around. I presume I can bring them on the elevator, but I can't get to the elevator with them. 75 yet. We're just gonna cave in everything. It'll be fine. It'll be a cave party. Everyone likes cave parties. Anyone who says they don't is lying. Oop. I thought it was done. I was wrong. Figured this might be an easy one to get another tail from, because there's only 3 different pieces that drop, but what do I know? Make another very spiny beast. Still 75. $81. So I am increasing it. Okay. In that case. Let's keep digging out our edges then. Wish I could see. Oh, you're not a tail. $88. See if we can figure out to get it to 100. Probably by digging out at least everything once. Get more heads. Okay, I think I've gotten everything in that area at least once. Wonder if it's the stuff up there I can't get to yet. We're still only at 88. Yay, another tail. Finally. Well, I got us a lot of money that we still don't know what it does. That seems like a bad idea. Let's not. Look at that! You did it! Here you go. Alright, looking for a pretty big skeleton this time. 10 pieces, any fossil will do, so as long as there's 10 of them. You're just sending me your garbage. You're just sending me your garbage, aren't you? Gems can be used to access secret areas. But how? Oh, maybe this lure will teach me. I wonder how much stuff I can cram into this thing. Yeah, now that I can get back to the elevator. Uh-huh. Okay. Best frenemy is so cute. What's coming with me? Hello! This is super cute. It's, so far it's just real straightforward and pretty simple. We're digging in the dirt. We're finding fossils. We're making skeletons. We're meeting requests, solving very simple puzzles, and getting more levels. The skeletons don't even remotely have to be feasible. It's kinda great. Like, for example, we were given a task to make... It is very relaxing. A fossil with at least 10 pieces. Doesn't matter what they are, or how they combine, just has to be 10 pieces. Also, we have... What are you? No. That seems like a nuisance. Like the OG dino people? Yeah! Oh, I was making that joke immediately. I thought the same thing. We made one that was just a circle of spines. It was a perfectly legitimate skeleton and we got paid for it. Side note, I have no idea what the money is for. We haven't discovered a use for it yet. Circle of spines. Yeah, I think I decided it was an Ouroboros skeleton. It didn't have a head or a tail, just one circle-y spine. Maybe it's gonna turn into Jurassic Park. Oh, I just fulfill the orders and send them along. That's my role in all this. And I'll repeat for anyone who's interested in playing it. From what I've read, it is pretty much garbage to control with mouse and keyboard. They say you can, but they recommend a controller. But from everything I've seen, is you really just need controller. That's how I pronounced it. I can't guarantee I have it correct. Oh no, I probably am mispronouncing it, let's be real. It's one of those things I've read more often than I've heard. You'll have to go to the Wikipedia pronunciation thing. I get the feeling I don't want you near my fossils. Deep down with the gravies and bones, scary, here is a little message for you, dear daughter. Macy, I love you to the moon and back. Keep digging deep inside yourself, and you can do or be anything you want. I am so proud of you, and I believe in you, always and forever. Daddy, P.S. I never tickle. Okay. That sure was a note we read. Hey, you. Hey! I don't want you near my stuff. Ouroboros? I don't know if I assume an actual dad, given the, tone and cuteness of the game. Go away. Stop eating my puzzles. Shoot. You're adorable, but no. Rah. Are we at 10 pieces yet? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I need an ending point. I assume. Oh, I'm guessing an actual dad. Like I said, given the context of the game. Ooh, wants to be my cat. But it's gonna eat my fossils. Meh. Go away. Put that junk in the elevator. build another random one before we head back up to the lab. Cats do break things. You make a good point. Also, we have to find the blueprint to unlock the next level. Cats desire to eat many things they aren't supposed to. Yeah, especially mine. No. Shoot. You cracked my skull. My skull. It's no longer pristine. Jerk. It's worth fewer dollars. I think the only button I have option for that is smack it away, so I don't think I have an adopt weird bug button. Hey! That's not for you! Found a new skull. Look at this majestic beast we've created. F in chat for the skull. We found a new one. Sure, it can have a claw up here. This is how physiology works. The skull is dead. Long live the skull. Submit this before we have to chase more things away. Okay, let's find our unlock for the next area. Go away. Been down here so long that I think I'm starting to hear music. You hear that? Could potentially make a long Furby. Is that what we've decided these are now? Long Furby skeletons? No. People make snakes with arms and legs when piecing together fossils. Oh, probably. Come on. There. Look, it's beautiful. There's my schematic I need to build to unlock the next one. Short Furby skeletons, you know, a Furby. Ah, I spilled my tea. Nope. Okay. So it's nice if I hold the trigger buttons, one will let me just rotate, and the other will make it so I move without rotating, which makes this whole thing a lot easier. But not the easiest. There we go. Oh, come on, you can fit through there. Okay, fine. Okay, I don't want to cave in and bury that, so... Oh, another note. The expedition leader must think I'm a moron. She asked me if I knew what sconces were. I know what sconces are. They're delicious. Great with coffee. Lol. Scones and sconces. I get it. Yeah, I need one of these. Whether or not I can get it back to the area in which I need it is another story. Run away. We succeeded at running away. They have very convenient empty journal slots. Yep. I can't spell most days, it's fine. Fortunately, I just have to do talking for this. Not so much with the spelling. Yay, running! Oh, I need that. Whip. I just need a straight spine piece. I need gem. Yay, talking! You're just gonna go yay about all the things. I mean, I'm okay with that. Nope, missed. Don't cave in, don't cave in. The one-leggy? Yeah. Nope. Come on. I mean, I could make this easier by moving this. Putting this in. Yay, all the things! Yeah, I was expecting that. Then moving this in. Yay! We unlocked the next level. Let's go get that gem and bring it back over here to get that last journal page. Uh-oh. Procrastinating laundry by drawing and watching stream. Go do your laundry. I'll be here. This gem not for you. You go away, Buggy. Ancient tests suggest that this rare botanical species possesses incredible medicinal qualities that were particularly efficacious in curing vocal loss. I can't talk today either. That's great. Okay, so she was lost hunting for the Triceratop orchids because she lost her voice. Okay. That makes sense. Environmental storytelling. I'm a fan of that. Dig herself back out. Try not to die. Laundry is annoying. I mean, yes. But important. Yeah, we brought our shiny thing with us. It will live here on the table. What? Nice. Very nice. That one was pretty big. Take this for a job well done. It should help fend off those crawlers. Then they won't damage our precious skeletons. Alright, time to get me another skeleton. I thought the box was walking, but it was just falling off the gems. Let's say 2 skulls and 5 spines. What? No, of course I'm not making this up as I go along. Now get going. Lamps! Whoop. Sweet. I'm gonna take these with me. Ah, capitalism. And we'll bring 1 gem, just in case. Box can both walk and fall. Well, that's horrifying. Level 5. Yeah, see, we need a gem already. I'm a genius. I can solve basic puzzles. Lost fossil hunter O'Gordon McMiller. It's an empty guitar case. He must have taken the guitar deeper into the cave with him. Are we gonna have, like, a fossil hunter band at the end of this? I'm annoying! This tea stain looked like a crawler. Mood. Oh, it's a big skull. Neat. Okay, so now it matters more on the, paying attention to... Ah! Not falling off the edge. When it's going to cave in because you're going to rebury whatever you're working on. I'm not sure I can get this one. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it! Yeah! Sweet. Okay, you... go away. Into the sea. We got a very large skull. Oh, there's some, oh. There's a merchant. I made a friend. Also, I found something to spend money on. Nice. Do. I have no particular plans here, I'm just building as I go. More spine! I mean, obviously a tail goes right here. Alright, you get out of the way. I'm gonna need the space. Yay, more spine. Alright. A claw, sure. I mean, if it gives me a cowbell fossil, I will absolutely put more cowbell on here. It's the only prescription. More claw? Alright, alright. Need more spine to do more claw. Okay, that's... I'm pretty sure more spine. Alright, so what if... we park this here, we pull this down more... and then... keep spinning. No! My claw. Hello. Slow day. Yay, another spine. I see another head. Two, three, four, five. Okay, so we have enough spine. If we find another head, this will fulfill our request. Well, that's a tail. Dinosaurs will clean up. Yes, I figured that out. Thank you. Figured that out on level 2. Alright, more spine. Really need is another head, though. No, 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 no. There we go. Like another head, please. No, that's more spine. And we'll add it on. Let's park that back here for a sec. Running out of space for this. Yet further spine. I don't want to leave that alone too long in case stupid crawler goes and breaks my dinosaur head. That would be bad. So that's a big gun. If you ever feel tired and you're ready to give up the hunt, leave and return with a fresh mind. He'll be able to think of new solutions by sleeping on it. Okay. Gotta make sure our skeleton is safe here. Alright, you get out of the way. Into the sea. Looks like our advancement skeleton template is over this way. Sleeps are important. Is true. Alright, well this needs tails, so we'll just start on this as well. Oh, well that needs a big head. But I'm using a big head. Oh, this could be a pain. No. No. You don't get that one either. Don't make me go get the light. I should probably go get the light. Hey! Get away from that. Nope. Stop it. Nope, bug, that's a bad bug. That's not for you. Hey. Alright, we're getting a lamp. Which, you know, I probably should have done before, but these things happen. See if that does it. Mine. What part of mine don't you understand? Give me that. Alright, you just stay there then. Oh, another one. I'm okay with you just stay there forever. Alright, I know we needed a two-headed beast for the thing, but this is a more specific one we need, so... Need... Good, stay there. Let's take one of these. So I can finish this before something gets to it. Alright, I know I had a couple claws over here. Well, I had to. Now I have one. Oh, there it is. Oh, come on. Eh. Okay. Now we don't have to do that again. Now we can protect my skeleton over here and see if I can finish it. We still have at least 5 spines. We need another head. Which we might be better off doing on a previous level where they're smaller and easier to find. Because, yeah. Bit large and unwieldy on this level. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. We'll just finish this one. Clean it up. And send it on its way. Let's reclaim our lights. Do a quick run, see if there's anything else to find. Yeah, I did up here. here. Ooh. Well, that's fun. And clearly not the best of ideas, but fun. Oh sure, now we find another head. That would have been a nightmare to connect with the other one. I think these count as spine. Uh-oh. Let me up. There. Nothing problematic about that skeletal formation. Why would you say that? I mean, it would be rude not to. Figure if I leave him in the light, the crawlers will leave him alone. While I hunt for another skull. Although I still think it might just be easier to do on another level. Yeah. Let's just do that. Let's go get another mission. Oh, now he's up here. Neato. Nope, no new anything. Okay. Do you want to buy this? Nope. Okay. Excuse me. That's right, I haven't completed the quest. We're gonna do it on a simpler level. Oh, nice, there's a ramp to get back up. Oh, thank you. I was trying to sneeze away from the mic. Hopefully it wasn't too peaky. Oh, I can dig up here. I wasn't expecting that. Wish I could see. I have no idea how plants are living under there, but sure. Okay. I didn't think I could make it around that corner, but it seemed worth trying. But apparently I can just dig here. Why not? Maybe there'll be stuff. Nope. Nope. Okay. Apparently we've done all we can do there. Let's see what's over here. We found Stonehenge. Buried under a whole bunch of rocks. Hey, I can kind of see what I'm doing again. That's exciting. I don't think it did anything, but we appear to have cleared that out to the best of our ability. Sure. That's the thing we did. Oh, I need that. Ow. Dang it. Okay, there's another one. 4 more spines and another head. Okay, 4 more spines. Oh, that's tail. Look, it's beautiful. Totally legit skeleton. Well, I got the satisfaction of clearing it out. Alright, 3 more spines. I believe it was 5 spines and 2 heads. Yep. More spines. Good luck with laundry. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. Have a good night. Eh. Beautiful. Look at this stunning specimen. We'll just throw that on there. We need 1 more spine. And our beautiful masterpiece will be complete. Okay, I shouldn't be digging from this angle, because if I find one, I'm gonna have a hard time extracting it. Just need a spine, please. That's a head. It's not a spine at all. That's a spine. Yeah. Excellent. Perfectly real and legitimate skeleton, don't worry about it. Looks like I can still dig in that corner, but it's hard to angle it. Nope. Wasn't trying to drive by clean, just wrong button. I wonder if he'll count that as valid. Nope. Oh hey, we explored 100% of this area now. Alright, back to the lab. Wow, that one was a real weirdo, right? Here's your box. Oh, my client is back and they want more claws than ever. So go make a skeleton with 6 claws. Yep, 6. I know. Spooky. But they're paying serious money and you know how I like money. I'll make sure you get something out of it too. It's gonna be another gem? Yep. I'm on to your completion percentages game. Yep. I found a tail. I'm gonna just put that over here. And 1 claw. Just need 5 more. And stuff to connect them with. Hello. How's it going this evening? Oh, it's a big one. Good, that's good to hear. I'm doing alright. We are checking out... Go away. Puzzle hunters. Alright, you. That's what I thought. So we're digging up bits of skeleton and piecing them together and selling them for money. Game's not too picky as to what constitutes a valid skeleton, so that's a lot of fun. Ooh, another claw. Okay, this one's gonna be tricky space-wise. Alright, we're gonna store some of this up here. Up in the light where hopefully the crawlers won't eat them. The smaller bits up here. Are those ends that I can hook onto? I think they are. Yeah, totally valid skeleton. Don't even worry about it. Yep. You need to stop. Figure I can just stick a couple claws up here. Hey! Jerk. I was unburying that. My skeleton. Nope. Mine. Not yours. Oh, no you don't. He did. I'm sad. Well, we only need 3 more claws and we'll have our collector goal 1 done. And we can find the blueprint and fill it in for the next level. I see you. Don't mind if I do. Aw, that's as far as that went. Oh well. Nice. Not what I'm going for. Come here. Arr. I would take this and put that here, and then we put a head over here. If we find 1 more claw, we can submit this and have our goal done. Let's go find a claw before the crawlers get to it. Go away. Go away. Go away. Ooh, claw. Alright, let's finish this before it gets eaten. Is that not enough claws? Oh, I only had 5 claws. Dang it. At least we got lots of barely useful money. This quest might be easier on an earlier floor anyway. Oh, it won't connect up because it's not unearthed yet. That makes sense. Uh-oh. They'll just have a pile of claws up here. I'll hook that up there. Let's go get another light. Hey! Jerk. Sure, we'll just try to get this submitted and out of the way. As soon as we leave, our pieces are all gonna go anyway to the crawlers. Maybe we can find another head and make it a Cerberus. Cerberus with one really long neck. Nope. It's just more neck. Or spine. It is. So much spine! Yep, those are ferns. Sure are ferns. Yeah, I'm gonna get this one done so I can submit it and stop worrying about it and take my lamps with me. Let's just go grab one of those claws. I think we're gonna have 2 claws on an earlier level anyway. Well, we can take this tail. Hey! That's not for you. That's why I just want to get this done. Alright, let's clean it up and get it out of here while it's still in one piece. Well, apparently it's missing a bit, but I can't see. What am I missing? Oh, did that get jostled loose? There we go. Alright, let's go hunt for our goal for the next area here. Ooh! We found another shiny thing. Nura the Lightbringer. Okay. Yoink. Mine now. Proud archaeologist tradition. Oh, there it is. Found our diagram. Now we try to get it built before it gets destroyed. That's the tricky part. Dear Mr. Edwin Brown, I write to inquire about the status of your expedition rumors surrounding your monumental claims of fossil discovery are the buzz of the entire Royal Natural History Society. There was a period in there. Many are excited by these purported discoveries, but I remain skeptical, so as the kids would say, pics or it didn't happen. Sorry, that's just a bit of paleontological humor. I expect a full report by the end of the year. With regards, Sir Edward Augustus Bond, KCB. No, that's mine. Go. Shoot. I can hear him breaking my fossils. I don't care about that one. Forgot where I left them. You just chill there for a bit. Okay. No, 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 no. Just mine. That's fine. We can live with that. Okay, so I'm gonna pull these out of the way for a minute. And we'll just scoot this here. It'll be fine. There we go. Just need enough room to actually rotate it. Okay. Now I need 2 more curvy spines and a foot. Now I just need 2 more curvy spines. Preferably before any crawlers find me. 1 more curvy spine, please. Perfect. Mine, 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 mine. There we go. Let's get our tail piece in there. Dun 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 dun. We did it. Yoink. Alright, I'm gonna keep my lamps because I don't want to buy new ones. Even though I have the hojillion dollars and I have spent none of it. That's not the point. Sure, why not? Don't answer that. Because that's how you dig for fossils, right? With, whoops, goodbye, dynamite. That's the safest way to preserve the fossils. I wonder if I can take the feet with me. That would be silly, but convenient. We'll just wedge a little more space in here. It'll be fine. Yeah. Let's go get our light. I think there's another journal entry, but that's alright. We'll come back for another time. No, oh, is the light in the way? Is that what's going on? Yep, okay. I was not trying to dance with the elevator. Okay, I'm gonna leave one of these up here. Oh. I think those are the different, unlock ones we've done. Oh yeah, we haven't done our mission yet. Okay, we don't need this many gems in here. I don't think you need to be in the elevator. Put these where they'll be less in the way, I suppose. Organize the lab. Nope, not you. You. Perfect. We have 2 gems, 3 feet, and 2 lamps. That sounds good. That's a reasonable amount of stuff. Is this level with the claws? I think this might have been the level with the claws. Now it's level with the bigger claws. That's fine. Perfect. I need the level with these so I can put 6 claws on a thing. You best not be able to go in my elevator. Yeah, you get stuck on that. Alright, we're gonna take this with us. Alright, you're sticking to the shadows. My skeleton appears to be safe. Okay. Okay, we left some stuff. Sure, we can add those on for funsies. Okay, so we still only have... we need more branching leg bits. Alright, you didn't bury what I've got done. I'm fine. That was my only concern there. Are there any pelvises in here? I need some pelvises. No. You're a spine, not a pelvis. Hey! Hey! I mean, it's not the part I cared about, but still not cool. Hey! Found another journal entry. Zero, I need you to keep going. I kind of got lost, but I'm still going deeper into the cavern. I bet I can make a better fossil than you. Comment. Oh, I woke you up, sorry. My dramatic recitation. Oh, no worries at all. You enjoy the pickaxe ASMR, I guess? Ah! And the occasional ack as I, fall off edges. Ooh, pelvis. They ate everything. I'm so sad. Those jerks. Yep, we're going up a level. I'm glad my voice is soothing. I do not mind at all being a stream one dozes to. Okay. We're gonna build it on this floor. Hopefully less jerks. That's a tail. I mean, all else fails, I collect the claws here and then bring them to the level with the large pelvises. To better be able to get all 6 connected onto one. Sure, that's how skeletons work. There's probably a journal page or something up here. Lots of money, but no pelvises. Or claws. Oh, there's claw. I think I've got enough claws now. I just need enough connections. Alright, cleared out up here. So much spine. Got enough spine. Need more pelvis. Hey! There's one. That right there. Okay, I can do 4 right now. I need 2 more pelvises. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. Gonna finish this stupid mission. I'm gonna preferably do it on a level with no crawlers. Because they're highly obnoxious. Oh good, yet another gem. You don't really need more gems, but sure, you live there. Just 2 more pelvises, is that so much to ask? Unless I miscounted. In which case I may need more. Oh, that's a skull. Let's throw another spine on, I suppose. Why not? Oh, that's a skull. That's another skull. Here, we'll just submit this as a skeleton. It's the rare only 2 skulls beast. It's literally no other body parts. Oh, I need that. Oh, no, 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 no. Aww. I'm sad. What you doing, buddy? I needed that piece. Nope, there's another one. Put some clothes on that. One, two, three, four. Alright, we need one more pelvis. And then we will have finished our 6-claw skeleton. No head, no tail. Just claws and spine and pelvis. Nope, don't need a tail. Well, I'd better look over here. Just a pelvis. Would have been done if that one hadn't have gotten smooshed. Nope. Got a claw on a head. There it is. Aha! Finally. Nope. Okay. That was weird. We're getting hung up on some geometry here. Alright, let's clean it up. Our beautiful 6-clawed, magnificent wonder. And this one can go here. Beautiful, totally a viable skeleton. He is colossal. It's all those spines. You can tell how powerful a dinosaur was by the number of spines they had. Little known fact. Back up to the lab. Alright, let's offload some of these gems. Let's keep a couple on the elevator. We know where to get them if we need them. Yikes! All those claws give me the heebie-jeebies. Go on and take your reward. It's another gem. So I saw a great new wing fossil the other day. What do you mean, how did I see it? With my radio, obviously. Anyway, make me a skeleton with it, and I'll pay you in beautiful gemstones. Make sure it has at least 5 pieces, including 1 wing. Must be on the next level. Yay. More gems. Go in the pile. 5 pieces, 1 wing. Got it. I see you, punk. Yeah, as I say, sometimes they hide good pieces up in these sections. I think I'll have to go this way to get it out. Uh-oh. Oh, it's a big piece. It's a long piece. Is that a wing? Unsure. Answer hazy. Try again later. This must be a large skull. I'm not gonna get it before it collapses. Nope. Let me out. Goodbye, large skull. I'll miss you. Hello, new large skull. Hello, random gem? Whatever. Go in the collection. Okay, I would like to be able to excavate any of these. Go away. You look like a wing. Dang it. I didn't want the tail. Goodbye, all my progress. This might just not be feasible. No. I almost had it. These large pieces keep getting in my way. Okay, we saved one. Hey, nobody asked you. Into the sea. Alright, let's get a lamp, see if that helps. Alright, we'll add a giant head, I suppose. Okay, we can actually reclaim our pieces here. Excellent. Yeah, sure, that's where a spine goes. Whoops. I'm fine. Not positive what you are. It's all part of the same one, so... Oh, I shouldn't be digging here. Let's dig elsewhere. Sure, we'll take a claw. Claw's a perfectly legitimate piece of skeleton to put on here. Oop. No, 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 no. There. Nope. Oh, you punk. Don't you dare. Looks like a leg. Unsure if any of these are wing. This one might be. Right now I'm thinking let's throw a claw on the end of it and see what happens. Okay, so that was in fact leg. That makes sense. But there we go. What's not connected? Do I not have everything connected? Why can't I submit you? Oh, I've got a piece there. I see. I see it, I see it. We'll just stick a tail on it. Before this whole thing gets smashed. Okay, so as suspected, none of those were wing. It'll probably be obvious when we see a piece. Alright, let's keep exploring. At least it's well lit in here. I mean, I assume I'll need a pelvis. Well, fine, you just go break it. It's not worth the effort here. Okay, it looks like this is in the light, so it shouldn't get totally smashed while I'm working on it. Okay, we got a leg bone. Got a small claw. I might be a level off from wings, actually. Those are legs and arm bones. Dig power, drag speed up, run speed up. Okay. Not sure what that means. Oh. It has to do with this. Tastes good. Delicious. Apparently. Oh, wow, alright. Wonder how long that lasts. Probably not nearly as long as I'd like. Okay, we got another claw. We've got a tail piece. Dang it. I'll swipe this at least. 'Cause I'm gonna need one of those. Yeah, there we go. I need one of those. I do not need one of those currently. Or those. Do I have that one? Oh, I do need that. I see you eyeing up my masterpiece up there. Not for bugs. How do I get in there? Oh, because I have the dig power up. That's probably how I've smashed through it. That would make sense. Do. No? Well, it made sense. Yep, need claws. Need claws for the last thing. Don't need the leg bones. I'll remember that dynamite is there. Here, let's just make a beast of all claws and legs. It'll be great. Beautiful, they love it. Leggy McClawbone, they'll call him. As opposed to Claw McClaw, which we are going to make now. Look, it's nice and clean. Beautiful. Worth tens of dollars. I don't need it. Whoop! I'm fine. There's apparently just going to be a lot of that. Alright, so I need 2 big pieces. I have to get them excavated before collapse. Which is difficult. Nom nom. Nope, these are not it. It's big enough that one could spawn in here. I don't think it's likely to, though. Okay, so there's a head. A big one. Nope. Drat. Let's try up here. Ooh. Okay. Don't collapse. You go up here and out of the way. Okay, you are in fact in the way. That's my bad. Over here. I might need to move bits to get it into place. Nope, we good. Wibble it in. Okay, one more piece. Oh my god. Nuisances. Oop. Bad timing. Let's try the 3 cheese. Important mac and cheese decisions. Okay, this is the piece I need. I just need to get it out of here. You out of the way. all the way over here. I wonder if I can pull it past the fountain. Well, here, I may as well build these and get them out of the way. I think that's a complete, Oh, no, that connects. Build them, they'll stop existing. But I need an end piece. Alright, Tail, you'll do. It's beautiful. Alright, you live here. I'm gonna be mad when a cave-in destroys all this. Because that's obviously what's going to happen. Shoot. Yes. Make room. And put you back. Oh, come on. And put you back. Ooh, that was a bit of work. Let's take one of these stupid gems with us. Oh, or not. Pile of gems. Grab my light. Ding. Ooh, mushroom ruins. Well, I think that is as good a place as any. Actually, a rather good place to stop for tonight. This game is very chill. Also, look at all these gems. I think I'm just gonna leave the gems all up here, and if we need one, we'll come get it. There we go. Look at all those fossils we've made. Now I just gotta figure out how to save. Yes? Aha! I assume and hope that saved. Okay. Alright, well thank you so much for hanging out. We had a fun low-key game today. He was super cute. I appreciate all of our really, really dumb fossils we put together. I will be back on Thursday. I may be on briefly tomorrow doing some testing for something else I want to do. But we'll see. Just because I don't think I can be bothered to set up a dummy account, so I'm not big enough to bother. Thank you for the quality content. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Shameless cross promotion, I guess. I do have all of my VODs up on YouTube. If you go to youtube.com/Hulyen, you can see basically every stream I've done. And they are in playlists and with breaks cut out and everything. Yeah. That way if you miss anything, you can see it there and you don't have to worry about Twitch eating it after a couple weeks. But again, thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate it a ton. Hope you had a nice time. Have a good night. Bye!